Welcome, y'all. Happy Sunday morning to everyone. I hope y'all are having a great start to the day. Um, y'all come on in. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Tell a friend about your girl up over here, G Squad, on her channel. Yes, y'all come on in. Um, make sure you if you catch the the replay, and you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. Yes. And also, y'all, you can now become members of my channel. Um, I hope we soon get that growing, growing and on its way. But yes, y'all can now join the channel, $2.99. Y'all know y'all be liking it up over here so we can have some more fun, do some more different things. Yes, y'all come on in up over here. And just subscribe, y'all. Hit that like button. Like button. And give it a few seconds. Good morning, Linda Gamble. How are you, beautiful? Welcome. Happy Sunday morning. I will never clean my glasses off. Oh my goodness. And also happy Father's Day to any fathers that's up over here. Yes. Happy Father's Day. Lots of times, um, a lot of men that get a little jealous. They be like, we don't be trying to take y'all spot when it's Mother's Day. Then when it's Father's Day come around, y'all be wanting to take our shine from us. Talking about having Father's Day to any mothers that has to have been those mothers and fathers. Like, wow. Linda, what you doing this morning? Where's everybody at? Linda, I wish I could get this thing to act right, so I can do this mod thing for you. It's just not working. I'm gonna keep on trying though, man. I'm gonna keep trying till I get it right. Till I figure it out. I sure hope StreamYard has calmed down. They were just cutting a food yesterday. Then what you doing this morning? She probably done went somewhere to go make another Hennessy pound cake or something. I don't know. Boy. Lord, I know somebody has to be up other than me and you, Linda. Where the people at? Where the people at this morning? Y'all in church. I picked the wrong time. Hey, J28. Good morning. How are you this morning? Welcome. I did say happy Father's Day to all of our amazing fathers. Also, you can now become a member of the channel. Please make sure you join. $2.99. $2.99. Yes, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Mm, 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 mm. See where my mess at, y'all. Where my mess at. But yes, y'all. Like I said, if you catch the replay, you can join on the replay. Join the channel on the replay. $2.99. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. But mostly importantly, thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate all of this. All of your help this morning. Joe, what you doing this morning? Resting, chilling and resting. I know it's a Sunday morning It's 11 o'clock. People must be going to church or something. I don't know. But I guess maybe they'll catch it on the replay or whatever. Jay, you watched the show last night? I'm gonna go ahead. They come. Um, last night's show, I think I might give it maybe a 5. Jay says both my daughters are working. I'm watching my grands, and they are working my last nerve. I'm sorry, Jay. Good morning, Miss Greta. How are you? Welcome. She says I was on a watch along. Okay. Yes, Miss Greta coming in hot. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all please hit that like button. Please make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button this Sunday morning. Greta says, yes, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That's right, Miss Greta. Miss Greta, also let them know that we got they can become members now of the channel. $2.99. Yes. 804 subscribers, yay. But you know what, Miss Grant, I kind of feel like it's more than that. But like I said, I don't know what YouTube has been doing, but something is off somewhere. But hopefully they'll soon figure it out. I don't know, really. It is what it is. But anyway, y'all, the show picked up from the previous Saturday. That Wine and Tell Tisha. To Latrice says, good morning, G Squad 68 in chat. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. I was letting them know, Miss Toot, that you can become a member of the channel for $2.99 if you're interested in that. It's greatly appreciated. Thank y'all so much for being here. Yes, it picked back up with Nell's party. Tisha still yelling, whining, talking about a daggone mentor. Miss Greta says, I'm going to reach out to Braylon if it is okay with UG Squad 68 to have him help you set up me and Linda Gamma to get our mod wrenches. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. It's not, Miss Greta, that I haven't. It's just like, I guess a lot of people be busy trying to do pre-shows and stuff, and I guess a lot of people don't have time. They don't want to be bothered or whatever. I don't know. I don't have time to worry about that. She says, happy Father's Day to all great dads. Absolutely. That's right, Miss Greta. But yeah, y'all, the show picked back up with Tisha talking to Neil about why she had to say that she was her mentor. Talking about she thought they was building a friendship and whining and drunk and whining. As usual, carrying on like she was about crazy, bipolar or something. I don't know what it was, but her and Nell was sitting down, they was talking about it, and Nell was letting her know, I do mentor y'all. You just said it tonight. But she wanted to have a problem with it or whatever. But anywho, then Stormy and Courtney, they tried to talk to Marcel about what their problem was. And Marcel acting all sarcastic and acting like he about crazy as well. Don't know where they stand and all this and all that. At the end of the day, y'all, we know it all boils down to just being jealous of Stormy and Courtney or whatever relationship they got. Hey, to Latrice says, that Greta Lee, good morning. Jay says, did she apologize to her after excluding her them from the first expo? No, Jay. Greta says, yes, $2.99 per month if you want to subscribe monthly to the channel. The cheapest on YouTube. Yes, ma'am, Miss Greta, absolutely right. Then they went over there to Martell, Courtney, and Chris met up. Call themselves gonna play some football or something. But the moral of that story was, why are they checking on Martell to make sure he's all right? Um, Acting like, of course, we already know that Martell hasn't did anything. So they wanted to do a check on him, see how he was feeling and why he wasn't at the party and all of that foolishness. Miss J 28 says, so how were they building a friendship? I don't teaching her own world, Miss J. I don't know. But then yeah, they met up with Martell and uh Courtney asked Martell why he wanted the birthday party. Martell talking about he wasn't invited and because Mel was gonna be there and they normally don't have no problems whenever they are in the same room. So I guess all this had happened and recorded before Martell was arrested. So they talked about that for a few minutes. Boring. Chris let Martell know he was going to be on his wife's side. Whatever Nell said about Martell attending a party, that's what side he was going to be on. Martell told me, I knew that. I knew that. I mean, it's all good. He claimed he was home resting, and he was enjoying himself. Martell spoke about him. He was mad at the Scotts, y'all. He was mad at the Scott brothers, talking about they asking him why did he do that interview with the blogger. Martell didn't like that, so he's feeling some type of way. He's not fooling with them Scotts right now. Behind that, I said, die. Ooh. He's still lying in his confession. And he also spoke about the little Valentine or whatever that is Stormy called herself going to have, talking about his body's not in shape and all this and all that. But let me see, where did it go? Then him and that tree, ooh, this girl's a lie already, y'all. She ain't even been on the show a whole season and she already up here lying with her trifling, you know what? I don't like her. They need to get her off this show like yesterday. Talking about some Mel was drilling her. That's what she told Martell whenever they was at the gym. Told Martell that Mel was drilling me. She was drilling her about her situation. And Martell talking about, so did you give her the same that she gave you? He always wants somebody to go at Mel when it's his. Martell, when you gonna say that you created all of this? That's what I need to know. But yeah, y'all couldn't find out. Trish, I think it was 2020, and went to the house that Mel and Martell lived in. Something about working out or something. But they Martell said that Chris wanted to introduce him to Trish back then or whatever. I don't know. But they already knew each other. Lying. Martell told Trish, she said, well, why did you pretend like you didn't know who I was at Stormy? He told her, talking about he didn't think she wanted nobody to know. She said she didn't care. Y'all, these people is a hot mess. There is a total hot lying mess. A bunch of mess is what it is. The only part that I was waiting for and wanted to see as far as this show went last night was Mel and Marcel. But yeah, Stormy and Mel had a little sit down, and she was telling Mel what they was gonna wear at the event and stuff. And she also let Mel know. She said she didn't know where her Martell stood. She didn't want to get in, as she claimed. Probably already know way more than we do. But she did let Mel know that Martell had been invited. Martell and Mel let her know I won't be attending. Excuse me, y'all. Miss Greta says this whole show needs to go. It is super boring and ratchet. Mel has outgrown this show. I totally agree, Miss Greta. They try to have some good points in the show or whatever, but the show is literally boring, y'all. It really is.
You might catch a good one here and there or whatever, but other than that, y'all, the show is really boring. Miss Greta says family member Monday 6/17/24. Maurice is going to court with Black Titanic. It is on and popping. Yes, ma'am, Miss Greta. The YouTube streets will be on fire tomorrow. Jay says he was whining about showing his real life on the show. I guess Trisha is part of that life. It's amazing, Miss J, how Coleslaw ain't been. I don't know if this girl is affiliated with Stormy or Chris, and one minute she's Chris' cousin, and next minute she Nell cousin, and she's Stormy friend. This girl is all over the place, y'all. I can't keep up with her. Don't know who she really is, but that mouth was opening last night. She was talking to Martell, flapping them chops and carrying on. It was totally different from when Ken was up there. I'll say that. But yeah, Martell talking about Chris wanted to introduce. So I needed Chris. When did you try to introduce this girl to Martell? Be some sneaky peepers on this show too. Miss Greta speaking. My fellow Mars, yes, ma'am, fellow Mars, Miss Greta, absolutely. Miss Greta, when is Juneteenth? The next Monday? Is that the 24th? I forgot when that was. But yeah, Miss Greta, I'm still working on it, trying to get it right. But like I said, YouTube and StreamYard's been acting crazy. It might not even be nothing on my end. It might be just something that they haven't did or completed or whatever. I'm not sure. J28 says he has the key to unlock her lockjaw. Miss J, you are mess this morning. Miss J, you right about that, because them jaws were flapping last night. They were wide open. Juneteenth is this Wednesday, 6/19/24. Okay, thank you, Miss Greta. But yeah, them jaws was rolling last night, y'all. But they weren't important. Boring. Martell kind of sort of was trying to act a little shy. I don't even know what he called himself doing. I don't know what he called himself doing. I don't know what she called herself doing. They didn't even know what they called themselves doing. Library and banks closed, so do your banking Monday and Tuesday. That's right, Miss Greta. But then we get to old Mel and Marceau. Marceau sitting down there. He beat Mel to the little whatever, coffee shop or wherever they was. He beat Mel to it. He was sitting there looking like he was scared to death, y'all. He was terrified. He was like, I know I'm in trouble. That way Marceau looked, I'm in trouble, y'all. So then this fool sitting down there, they get hey, y'all, did y'all know that them clowns? Ooh, y'all, after Tisha showed her whole natural ugly self at that meeting that they had about the expo. Did y'all know that they tried to get Mel to come to Atlanta to speak? They wanted to send a contract, they people to reach out to Mel's people so that Mel could come to Atlanta and speak at that how Tisha said event or whatever she called it. But yeah, y'all, they were trying on the low, y'all. Yes, on the low, y'all. All that mess that Carlos did, trying to get these people down there in Atlanta to this expo or whatever. They knew that they still needed Mel, y'all. And they reached out. Yes. Good morning, Nikki News. How are you? Good morning. But yes, y'all, they reached out to Mel to try to get her to come to Atlanta. And Mel let them know that she had already a previous engagement. So her and Marceau was talking about that. And Mel asked Marceau, did they do the sponsorship and this and that and all that kind of stuff? And Marceau was like, yeah. And so Mel was smiling. And she was like, oh, so it sounds like y'all had a pretty good turnout or whatever. Of course, we know Marceau going to sit there and lie. So get to the business. Let's get to the business now. So Mel let Marceau know, trying to figure out how did he get into the Martell situation. And he told Mel that news anchor had reached out to him. I guess he's supposed to be knowing this person or whatever, and sent him a text and asking him, this fool gonna sit there and say that what he say, people, they was thinking that it was him. M-A, what he say?
MAU or something like that. Hey CS, how are you? Good morning. And he had to clear it, claiming that's the
Why he wanted to clear it up. So Mel says,
mm-hmm. And she said, I'm gonna want to see that
text message. And
he pulled out his little
phone, y'all, and
he got to it. He let Mel
see it, and boy, when Mel saw that part said free Martell, she said,
what the F?
Martell looked like Marcel looked like he was scared to death, y'all. He looked like he was scared, y'all.
Jay says, I didn't see anyone say Marcel was arrested. I didn't either, but he said all the names
starting with MAR, and people thought that it was him. So that was the reason why he reached back out to the news people to clear his name. So Mel said, you know how many people reached out to me whenever y'all lawsuit and all that stuff was coming out?
Mel said, I
ain't in it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. In other words, Marcel, you should have kept your mouth closed and told them folks no comment. You ain't got nothing to say. Miss CS says, I believe he made that up. I do too, Miss CS. He said they knew the name. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. He lied. He sat there and told that lie. Cause he was terrified, cause he knew Mel was getting ready to get all up in it. That's what that was all about right there. He was scared. And so yeah, he's sitting out there talk. That's the reason why. And he let Mel see the text. And then gonna tell Mel, talking about I responded down at the bottom. And that's what it said at the bottom, y'all, talking about some free Martell. Woo wait, y'all. Mel looked like she was finna jump across that table on his head. Miss J said, that last name is not the same. Miss J, that's what he told her. Miss J, that's what he told her. I said, no, Marcel, this didn't see that man's face. But y'all, next Saturday, if it's God's will, and we all are here to see it, it's gonna get heated, y'all. Marcel gonna say, bring up to us the millimeters. How Mel can't control the millimeters. What the hell we gotta bring us in something? Mel said, you want me to control people that I don't know? When your own mother-in-law sitting online calling me all these B's and all these kind of names and stuff? Ooh, what's your comeback, Marcel? Marcel, what you got to say to that? Marcel, can you please let us know what the comeback will be? We still gonna be batshit crazy as you called us? Nah, you and your wife is that. That's what that is. And then y'all, they're gonna show where he go home and tell Tisha. But to me, it looks like Marcel is setting Tisha up. This fool sitting over there. Well, her legs all crossed, like she thinks she doing something, talking about she can't control her people. She tell them to activate, and that's what they do. So Marcel gonna be standing there listening and looking at Tisha. But they did not show that part. And I hope he say, well, when you gonna start controlling your mom? Ooh, y'all, that's gonna be the end of the show right there. Tisha, what's gonna be your comeback, baby? J28 said the comeback will be the mother-in-law calling herself setting the record straight. Miss J, they gotta do better than that. That ain't gonna fly. No ma'am, no way, no how. No ma'am. But y'all, I did want to say that even on the show last night, Miss CS says, has anybody talked about what Marcel said about people getting karma for speaking about them? It won't important, Miss CS, because nobody speaks about them. They always talking about Mel or saying something that does not make no sense at all. What was I getting ready to say? Don't nobody be talking about Marcel then. Tisha sitting out there with them fake tears. Um,
Ooh, he said you get gutter. Y'all are so crazy.
I can't wait till they figure out that every time they go at Mel about something, Marcel come back at Tisha and make her cry.
They ain't figured that out yet. But they so smart. But y'all know why I was getting ready to say.
Y'all, last night,
Um, Tisha told Marcel,
um, about the contract thing that Kimmy wants him to sign. So Marcel says that he haven't received anything, not as of yet, but he don't have a problem with signing it or whatever. Y'all, this is the second time Tisha has said this. She said, well, I just don't want me and Kimmy to go back to where we used to be. And y'all, they took it all the way back to like that
first reunion.
that reunion where Kimmy said if Tisha wasn't her sister-in-law, she wouldn't deal with nobody like Tisha. Y'all, that's the second time Tisha done brought this up. Y'all, I don't think these people friends. They don't get along, or something is brewing in the pot, and we ain't figured it out yet. But something is up, y'all. Something is about to pop off with Tisha and Kimmy, and I can't wait. I'm sitting over here in the corner waiting for it. Yes, ma'am. Miss CS says Tisha never lets things go. She is a bitter person. I totally agree with you, Miss CS. She holds on to everything that somebody has ever did to her. Like she's so
Privileged and special. Oh, I can't stand
and this girl. All that daggone whining and mess she do. Ooh, I can't hardly take it.
But I got a good feeling, y'all. I don't know what it is, but they're just not gonna
Do a flash from way back in the day when the show first started coming on and showing where Kimmy was talking all her smack to Tisha and about Tisha and Wanda and carrying on and stuff. Y'all, something get ready to pop off. I'll tell y'all that right now. Don't know what it is. I have no clue. But they throwing it out there at us, y'all. We're catching it, but we have not figured out what it is, not as of yet.
Yep, that's all Tisha keeps saying. No accountability.
Ability for Tisha, y'all.
None at all.
But I called the replay over there on hey Liz grandma, good morning. How are you? Yeah, I went out last night, y'all. Sure did. I said it. Um, I was over there on the other side, y'all. I was over there with Chit Chat.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to go see Aunt Debbie tomorrow, 12-step program. I didn't get wasted or nothing like that, but I did have little something. We was over there at the Let Loose Lounge. So shout out to Chit Chat. If y'all have not joined the Let Loose Lounge, make sure y'all go over there and join and let loose on Saturday nights. Y'all, we had a good time over there. Good morning, Miss Patricia. Beautiful. How are you? Jay said it looks like they are trying to lose ends at They are tying up loose ends and answering a lot of old questions. Miss J, can you
elaborate on that a little bit more for me?
Because
I kind of felt like
if you're talking about Tisha bringing up her and Kimmy not getting along, I thought
they was finished with that.
But yeah, I was over there
watching the show over there at the Let Loose Lounge, and talking and discussing the show. We had a good time over there last night. Nobody got a DUI. Nobody got a DUI, y'all. And we just chatted it up and had fun over there. So it's every Saturday night over there on Chit Chat's channel. It's called the Let Loose Lounge. So yes, it's a nice place to be on Saturday nights, y'all. So check it out. Check it out. Y'all get on over there and check it out. But yeah, I was so sick of that. That show, it's really boring, y'all. I'll tell you that. It is really boring. And like I said, the only part that I really cared about was Marcel and Mel. I really think something is wrong with
with Tisha and Stormy for real too, y'all. I think that's real too. Because the reason why I said that because somebody said in the other night on their live, even though Tisha and Stormy ain't getting along, she still likes Stormy or whatever. It's the craziest mess. She likes everybody except for me. I ain't never understood. She don't even understand her own self. God knows she do not understand herself. But yeah, y'all, that was about it. And then after the show, that old girl Trish, she went over there on Carlos King. I haven't even looked at that yet because, she doing a whole lot of talking, y'all. Them jaws is not wired together now. She is really opening up her mouth. She's talking. Miss Patricia Phillips says, oh, she says, okay, so Lockjaw Tish done pissed me off. Everyone wants to bring Mel name up. Yes, Miss Patricia, talking about Mel was drilling her. Girl, where did Mel drill you at? Mel ain't asked no more questions than nobody else about you and your dumb relationship that you got. Husband, boyfriend, husband, don't know what you is, don't know what you want to be. She did not. So yes, she already lied to Martell, saying stuff that she think Martell might want to hear. Then gonna tell Martell. So when we get to Stormy, then you ain't gonna act like you don't know me, is you? What? Ooh, Miss Leah's grandma said that show has gone to the gutter. That's why Mel isn't promoting it. I totally agree, Miss Leah's grandma. Miss Soulstar says, good morning, G Squad. Happy Father's Day to those celebrating fathers, sons, and husband. Absolutely, Miss Soulstar. Good morning to you as well. Miss J says, some of the things CC's have been saying about the cast that was not addressed on the show or was glossed over is being addressed. Like the fact that Kimmy wouldn't be her friend if not related. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miss J, but I really don't know. I mean, like I said, I thought they had squashed that, settled that, because Kimmy really can't say nothing. They're going to disown her in the family. Miss J says, why would she care about Martell paying attention to her when she has a whole man and a husband? You better say it again, Miss J. She wants Martell's attention. And then going to say in her confession, talking about some, yeah, I don't think I'll be working at Martell no more. I don't want to train Martell. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Miss CS says Martell needs help trying everything he can to down Mel. Absolutely, Miss CS. Miss Patricia says, I can't blame Mel. Leave the show. Let them have it. And watch them turn on each other. Yes, ma'am. Miss Patricia, I don't know if you was in here, but what you think about the Scots low key asked Mel to attend the expo in Atlanta. They wanted and needed her to speak, but due to Mel having private previous engagements, she could not attend. Even though y'all, Carla Supper reached out to Dr. Hellish, and some other people, y'all. I don't think that expo down in Atlanta, it wasn't no better than the ones that they did in Huntsville, y'all. They was trying to perpetrate, cover up, and tell a whole bunch of lies that it was all of that. No, it wasn't. It was not. And even though Mel sat there in Marceau's face and said, did you get sponsorships and all this and all that? He said, no, they're talking about some, yeah, He didn't even look like he believed his own self when he said that lying fool. They lied too much. If they just stop lying so much, y'all, and just tell the truth, they didn't even show boring Stormy. I mean, not Stormy. Destiny, Kimmy, Maurice. They didn't show them that. Well, yeah, they did at Nell's party because it picked up from the other Saturday. Miss Patricia says they know Mel gonna bring them people out, but everyone want to ride with Martell and now regretting it. Say it again, Miss Patricia. Miss CS says Marceau said last time he didn't want Mel to speak. That's what he said. No, Miss CS. He said they weren't gonna pay nobody. They was not gonna pay her to speak. But yes, ma'am, they low key had what Tisha said, they people to reach out to Mel's people to see if Mel could come to that event in Atlanta and speak. Yes, ma'am. It didn't happen. Mm-mm. She was not there. Mel be lying, y'all. Mel be making up all kinds of stuff. Yoli, blessings to everyone. Good morning, beautiful. How are you? She said, Miss Leah grandmama says, after all the years Kenya has been with Bravo, they let her go at the drop of a dime. That goes to show on ain't ish. Say it again, Miss Leah. Mm-hmm. Miss Leah, do you think Kenya is a little bit allegedly, and in my own opinion, y'all please keep in mind that everything I say over here is alleged and in my very own opinion. But I think Kenya got something going on, Miss Leah. If she did some dumb mess like that, that was real stupid. That was really, really, really stupid. Who does that? And you knowing it's against the law. Where they do that at? No, I think Kenya got something going on. She got something going on that shouldn't be going on. Just like Tisha them got something going on that shouldn't be going on. Juice and Tea with TB says, good morning. Good morning. Happy Father's Day. If any fathers is in here, y'all, and any mothers that had to play the role of a father. Happy Father's Day to y'all this good Sunday. Yes, I know the restaurants and stuff is gonna be full, overloaded, over flooded. No, it ain't as bad for Father's Day as it is for Mother's Day. It be real bad for Mother's Day, but Father's Day is not as bad. This grandma says she's a mean girl. Who's a mean girl, Miss Leah? Kenya. Oh, must be Kenya. Mm. She like Destiny, y'all. I think they was in them homes, them group homes, and they say they taught them a lot of stuff. Miss Patricia Phillips says they probably thinking Carla's gonna give them their own shows. I would not support any more of his shows. Absolutely, Miss Patricia. Miss Charlene, it is what it is, says Happy Father's Day. Hey, Miss Charlene, welcome. Yes, Miss Lee, I figured it out. It was Kenya. Yeah. It's starting to look like she's a mean girl. I didn't have no idea she was a mean girl like that. J28T says, me either at Patricia Phillips. I believe that's why they're being so extra. Wow, Kenya, you throw it all away for that, y'all. That's what I mean right there, y'all. Whenever I say a few minutes to get in trouble and the rest of your life to get out of it, you see how you be up today and down tomorrow. See how fast that stuff gets snatched away from you. That's what I be talking about. Well, all I know, poor Kenya. I guess y'all she gonna have to figure that out on her own. She created it. Yes, ma'am, she sure did. Miss E.S. says Carlos needs to stop promising these people shows to keep them in his pocket. I totally agree. But to me, I think Carlos is setting these people up for the okie doke. He's giving them false hope when he probably already knows stuff and he haven't even told them. So in their little small world, they thinking that, oh, the show gonna pick back up. They're gonna pick this show back up and da 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 and woota woota woota. That's not gonna happen. Like Marceau had the audacity to sit in Mel's face for next week and gonna be saying something about the millimeters. You should be telling Mel, you know, you know what, Mel? I said something about the millimeters that maybe I should not have said because just be honest. They can't even do that. But ever since I said they were batshit crazy, the show been going down, going down, going down. Man, Mel, that doggone your people, they don't be playing, Mel. Be real when you talk. Marcel can't even do that, y'all. Miss Patricia says that seems to be Carlos' agenda because Nene has her fan base and so does Kenya. He's desperate. Love and Marriage Huntsville has tanked. That was his money. Yes. But y'all noticed, everybody was talking about the new show that he got coming out. He's really not even saying anything about that show either. I can't see where he's like promoting that show or whatever. I mean, every once in a blue moon, you might see something pop up, but it's like he's really not promoting this show. Carlos need to go sit down somewhere, stop playing. He needs to fall on his knees as well. He need to tell them, hold a meeting and let them peoples know. Look here, the show going to hell. Miss CS says Marcel is just as hateful and jealous of others as Tisha. They sit around and talk about everybody like Wanda. Say it again, Miss CS. Say it again. But y'all can say what y'all want to say. I think, no, I don't think. They throws Wanda out there to do this mess, to talk down on Mel and her family and them. They know exactly what Wanda's doing. And they sit over there and pretend like they, I ain't heard that. I ain't know she was doing that. Yes, y'all do. Because they stays on these YouTube streets. They know exactly what Wanda's doing. But is they trying to stop her? No, ma'am. Leah's grandma says he knows the millimeters are not going to watch. Say it again. Miss Patricia says Carlos doesn't want to be dragged, and he's probably lying to the 11 Marriage Huntsville cast. He knows we're not gonna support his ad. Say it again, Miss Patricia, on this good morning here. Say it again. Please say it again. hmm Y'all, when I tell y'all this show is on the struggle bus, it is really on the struggle bus, y'all. It is nowhere near as interesting as it used to be. It's like if you catch it on YouTube, I would say that would be better because you can fast forward. If it's somebody that pop up you don't want to see or hear them talk or whatever, you can fast forward it. Should that be that's the only way I look at it. Or if I attend something like a watch party that they be doing. J28 says they may not be telling her. They may not be telling her to do it, but they know she is doing it. Yes, I totally agree. She could hear something negative, and she just jump aboard, y'all. That's just the type of person she is. Miss CS says, if I was male, I would do just like Tisha. What did they do? I never heard anything. Miss CS, I tell you, I would do that as well. I think so too. That's a good one. Miss J28 says, you can always tell when they've been talking. She goes live and talks about it. She sure does. Yes, ma'am, most certainly do. And I think y'all say what y'all want to. I think Kimmy trying to figure out how can I get myself out of this mess. Lord, how can I get myself out of this? Oh my God, y'all. Kimmy don't want to be there no more. Ooh, I had to give me something to drink, y'all. Miss Tracy, did I read that one? Miss Liv's grandmama says they have shown Stormy and Trisha every single episode this season. Who want to see them? Nobody. As Sugar Mama can say, nobody. Well, Miss Leah, you do know that they said that they low key got Stormy calling herself promoting the show, producing the show or whatever. Not promoting. But my thing is, if you the producer, why you not promoting? Don't you think that'll help you out a little bit, Stormy?
to promote the show. She ain't done. She have not done none of that, y'all. None of it. And then next Saturday, Lord, here we go again. Here we go again, y'all. Can we just let it go? Destiny. They are married, Destiny. Her and Sonny gonna get into it. Miss Leah's grandma said that's why it sucked. I totally agree, Miss Leah's grandma. Sia said, I'm tired of trying to decipher what Stormy is saying too. Lord, she don't know. Bless her heart. She don't know. These people up there on that show, y'all, right now, they so clueless. And then that other chick gonna say, oh, but you didn't want me on the show. Didn't want me on the show. You should have kept your mouth open people's kids, talking about folks and running your mouth like you doing right now about something that you don't have no clue about. Leave that mess alone. Miss Patricia says, why do we have to be bored to death with Trish? If this what they are trying to push is stupid. It's beyond stupid, Miss Patricia. Miss Greta says 20 watching and 26 likes. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate everybody that has dropped in. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. She says y'all. Miss Greta says y'all spot on with these comments. Absolutely, I totally agree, Miss Greta. A bunch of lies, but y'all can say what y'all want to. Carlos is setting these folks, them Scots up. They think they winning, y'all. They are not winning. Trust me, I'm telling y'all, they're not winning. Carlos has already discarded these people and he has left the building. Miss Leah's grandma said Carlos is a 3 million views live. Miss Leah, you know what they saying that this fool trying to put all the ratings from day one together. And that's how he came up with that. Miss Soulstar says, sorry, Greta Lee, I slapped that like button. You better go ahead on and slap it, Miss Soulstar. Thank you. Miss CS says, Martell purposely tries to bring all his side chicks on the lowdown. Yes. Let there be one. And that's how they said in church. Let there be one. Can we get one that is not Martell's side chick? Miss Greta says, G Squad, you better say it. CK has long abandoned the show. Yes, ma'am, he been gone. He is gone. I mean, I think y'all look, y'all. Let's think about the money that is fool or ugly Carlos making on the YouTube streets. Y'all being a YouTuber. I know what I said. I said it. I heard exactly what I said. YouTuber streets, y'all. Because he's probably figuring out the shows ain't gonna last long. Even if I try to create another one, it's not gonna last that long. Nobody's really gonna want to fool with me with all this mess I got going on, all these lies I have told. You know who really gonna want to pick me up or Carlos is stupid. He just like Martell, y'all. Self-destruction. Missy S says he abandoned his shows when the mess hits the fan. And y'all, why he ain't said nothing else about Love and Marriage DC? Is that a goner? That show must be gone. I was like, boy. Miss Soulstar says Love Marriage Huntsville looks so low budget and dark now. The relationships are strained and forced, seem fake and scripted. I would walk away from that Titanic. Me too, Miss Greta. I meant Miss Soulstar. Miss Leah's grandma says, and if I were Wanderer, I wouldn't tell anyone my daughter was married to Lysol. Miss Greta says he about Love and Marriage Detroit. Miss Greta, I may give it one season. Not really sure. It might, and it's going to be on the struggle bus. One season. It's gonna be one and done. Just like that other show or whatever he called himself creating. It was one and done. And it's not gonna work. No, ma'am. So was
I couldn't understand him talking about every time somebody speak bad about them, something happens to them. What? I said no the last night.
I was like, what?
Wait a minute. Say what now? Miss CS says this show is not.
Not supposed to be scripted. I can't watch forced friendships. It is so cringy to watch.
Yes, ma'am, it is. But also, y'all, I thought
Tisha them
was trying to build a better friendship with Mel, but it seems like to me every chance they get, they trying to throw something in to to bring down what little opening that Mel did give them. They say something stupid or whatever. Miss Greta says, like someone said in the chat, he does not even promote his new show in Houston about real estate. No, ma'am, he do not. I just said he's not promoting. And I think I've seen that maybe once or twice. What he called, he said promoting that show. Liz grandma says, seriously, who thinks Marshall is a prize? I stay single till the end of time if I had to pick him. Ooh, Miss Leah. Martell called himself low key, throwing Marcel AWS up under the bus last night, y'all. He asked that girl Trish, was she at Monaco or whatever that was the name of that daggone movie theater, and Miss Leah, he was letting them know about the parties that Marcel was throwing up there. He told that girl if she would have stayed up there, said Marcel would have got you too. That's what he said, y'all. Miss CS says Tisha can never move forward. She always goes backwards. It is in her DNA. Say it again. Miss Patricia says all of Carlos' shows show black men in the negative, abusive husbands and weak women. Bell Collective, Love and Marriage DC, all the same. Yes, ma'am, they all the same. We got to finish reading. Miss Sostar says, CS, I feel you. Mel should have walked away before now, and I blame Martell for the demise of this show. Well, Miss Soulstar, don't blame him not yet because he's not finished destroying it. I'm telling y'all, Martell is dry snitching right now. He's dry snitching. So it's up to them to catch what he's saying. But yes, ma'am, he told that girl Trish, Marcel would have got you too with the parties. Y'all, he was saying Marcel was planning and having parties at that movie theater, Monaco, whatever it was called. I said, ooh, not Martell up here dry snitching, telling stuff. Hey, Raymel, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? We are here talking about that old boring show last night. How dry it is, and folks turning against everybody. And I'm a CS says he also was trying to low key tell on Chris too. Did you see that? Yes. And when he said that Chris was trying to hook him up with Wired Jaw, yes, ma'am, he was low key snitching on him. Chris, when did you do that with your trifling behind? Ramel says doing good this morning. Yeah, the show was boring. Miss Ramel, on the part I like was whenever Mel got to getting with Marceau. Liz grandma says, I know Miss Van don't do ignorance, but I wish she get one good time. Ooh, wee. Miss Leah, that's what they want. You know they want her to do that, Miss Leah. And Miss Leah, they want Mel and her mom them to respond. They looking for a reason to sue Miss Leah's grandmama. That's what it is, y'all. I used to say that all the time. I wish Mel would start letting them talk. But Mel says she's doing everything that she can do legally. And I'm telling y'all, I had a friend that's a probation officer that was a probation officer. And she said, the way you get a person is you hit them in the pocket. So right now, maybe Mel can't tell us exactly what she's doing. But yes, ma'am, she did say that she was doing everything that she could do legally. So we just got to sit and wait it out. Miss Patricia says Martell mad at his marriage fell apart. He felt like the man had his wife, kids, money. Now he broke, busted, and disgusting. And them Scots laughing at him big time. Yes, ma'am. Miss Soapstar says, wait, what? Miss Soapstar, what you talking about? Miss Patricia, yes, they laughing at him. I wonder, y'all. I think that's part of him being mad at them too. That they still have their family and he lost his. Martell thought that he could do whatever he wanted to do. And then y'all remember he says after 2 years they come back together. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Um, who was that? Miss Little Grandma said Wanda don't have ears to get. Miss Greta says Mel also said to not give Wanda any attention by Cece's doing commentary on her. Yes, she's also doing everything legally. Yes, Miss Greta, she sure did. She really did say that. But you know, it's hard sometimes because uh, the stuff that Wanda comes out of her mouth, y'all, we know that stuff is all lies. And the people that she needs to be speaking on, she won't speak on them. It's always male mama, male kids, male. And Miss Greta, it do get hard to pay her dust, but you know, I'm just so thankful to God that God has given Mel the strength that she needs. But us at CC's, we do discuss it because you know it's not that we have to, but you know we just be putting out that crazy information. How she be talking to Miss J28 says that's the only way one that gets attention is by CC's reporting on it. Yes, ma'am, that is true. I am not disagreeing with y'all at all. Y'all are absolutely telling the 100% truth. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. I just, I just don't. I couldn't see myself allowing my mom to get up there and act the way that she does, and all that cussing, and my kids be around her. She's my kids' grandmother, and all that stuff. And it's a time. Put a time out on it. Tell her to shut up. Stop talking so much. Leave all of that stuff alone. And you know what? They just won't do that. Miss Greta says, like Miss Van says, I don't do ghetto. I know, Miss Greta. That's right. You telling the truth, but I don't know what she got going on. She don't know what she got going on. Why should they worried about Mel? Talking about Mel ain't got no money. Apparently, she ain't got no money. Where that food truck at? Y'all, it be so hot outside. What was it? The last holiday when Reese got stopped. It was hot outside. Why they didn't let her into that restaurant and cook for them people in there? Why she couldn't cook in the restaurant, y'all? They always got her outside. Like she's some wild animal or something. Hey, y'all, is she living out there in the woods somewhere or something? Cause that's what they treat her like. Nah, I think wanting to get up there and cut the monkey, y'all, because I think that daughter of hers is low key sliding her some money. Miss Greta says, I totally agree with whoever said that the Scots are sending Wanda to do the dirty work, and she is more than willing to do so. Yes, ma'am. hmm Totally agree. Um, Miss Patricia says, cause her food problems. Miss Patricia, get over there in that corner right now. Already. Miss CA says Tisha was laughing at the party that time about Wanda saying stuff. She said that's what they get when Marceau got on her. Ooh, wee. Y'all, you see the part with Tisha, y'all. Tisha is so low key sneaky and trifling, y'all. That girl is evil. Now, y'all want to talk about somebody that's got a black heart and a black soul? That would be her, y'all. This girl is so freaking evil. It's not even funny, but she does it on the down low. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And look at Kimmy, Latisha. That what Kimmy call her, Latisha. Yes, ma'am. That girl is aware of what she doing. She plays slow and want to act like she don't know and stuff. But yes, ma'am.
Miss Little Grandma says, one has the mentality of a fly, always in the ish. Mm, 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 mm. I ain't never seen nobody like this chick in all my life, y'all. Just terrible. And up there acting like she gonna get on the show, call herself promoting something. Go sit down somewhere. About to ask you to promote that. And then y'all know they talking about Tisha Marceau thought they were gonna be the power couple. They don't even have enough sense to try to promote the show. If I was on that show, y'all, and even if Mel was promoting the show, I will help promote the show. Ain't nobody up there got enough sense to even help try to promote the show. So y'all saying what? Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No way. No how. Mm-mm. Sure would not. Mm-mm. So sorry. Mm-mm. The Scots really have not promoted that show since they've been on TV. If you really think about it. CS says Tisha always also is feeding her what to say because Mel said she wasn't around Wanda that much. Absolutely right. Mm-hmm. Talking about I know the business. Don't get me to talking. Don't get me to talking. Go ahead on and talk. Leah's grandma says they have to be a Miss Leah. Miss Leah, get on over there in the other corner. Miss Leah says they have to be a couple first. Miss Leah. Scott 1.0, 2.0. I don't think that 3.0 Scott. I don't think that little wife let that man treat her any kind of way, y'all. I think she might get with him. 4.0, poor thing. We don't know where she came from. She got to learn. She's got to learn about those people. She don't know, poor thing. She probably one of them women wanted to be married. Miss J28 says that may be another reason Tisha is on Stormy's behind. They are competing to be top couple on the show. Say it again. That's absolutely right, Miss J. But they should be worried about the Fletchers. They wouldn't be the number one. If anything, it would be Nell and Chris. That's why teaching them so jealous of Nell and Chris. And Tisha called herself age shaming Nell. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Tisha, please. Tisha, can you just please go sit down? We don't care where you go. Just go sit down somewhere. Yeah, but they thought they was gonna be that power couple. Y'all know what? Whenever Mel and Martell got divorced, I bet y'all Marcel was like, mm-hmm. T. You know what that mean now, T? We gonna be that power couple on that show, T, on this show, T. T. Yeah, I ain't got enough sense to be nothing. Miss Patricia said the Scots should have been using this show to create businesses, but instead wanted to stunt with the cars and lie. Now, now the crumbling and they mad at Mel. They mad at the wrong person. Totally agree. Liz grandma says Basement Billie Jean got a couple of screws loose. What made her marry that man? If you go down there and look at that picture again, Miss Liv's grandma, and look down at that shoe and see them toes, you be like, oh my God, oh, what's going on over here? CS says the first thing he mentioned was the host divorce. You saw that, didn't you, Miss CS? Didn't you see that? He sure did. That's what he said. Because they thought, evidently, they just thought they was going to hand it to him. They didn't have to work for it or whatever, but Martell is the cause of this whole show. He didn't think nothing through. He didn't have a brain, no common sense nowhere. To say if I make this move right here, it could destroy everything. Chess, not checkers. If I make that move right there, it could destroy everything. Is what I'm doing worth me losing it all for? Nah. Martell couldn't think like that. He tried to bully Mel, y'all. He tried his best to bully Mel into being like Tisha. Shannon Watton, good morning, hello, and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Thank you so much. You can also become a member over here for $2.99. Please make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you have not. Greatly, greatly appreciated. If you would like to donate to the channel, it's running at the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, y'all, they had a plan, y'all, and it didn't work in their favor. Mm. Martell, do you see what you have done? Now you want to dry snitch on people. Where's your balls at, Martell? Be that man and stand up in it. Tell what you know. Talk about it. Put it out there on Front Street. Don't let them do you like this. They low key tell on you every chance that they get. They low key tell on you. But y'all, they are not fooling with each other. Martell and them Scott brothers, oh no, they don't like each other right now. Martell let Carlos mess him up as well because Martell been cheating before the show. Carlos pushed them to do the show cause Carlos likes mess. Look at how he's pushing this Sunny story. Yes, ma'am. It's that boring story. It's so boring, Miss Patricia. Missy S says Martell was trying to follow KS and lost his family. Mm, mm. Y'all, Martell walks around and he looks so lost. He really looks lost, y'all. Of course, we know he's not sleeping. He trying to figure it out, trying to find his way. He done did so much evil stuff. He don't know how he gonna get out of all of this mess that he done created for himself. He don't even talk about it, y'all. It's too much and it's too overwhelming. So he just prefer that if he don't talk about it, he hopes that it will go away. Mm. Um, Miss Yes says Martell was trying to. Oh, I read that one. I thought I had another one. Yeah, y'all. He don't know where to begin. He don't know what to say. He don't know what to do. He thought he had that kind of hold on Mel that would make her stay because y'all know what? Deep down in Martell's heart of heart, he knew that Mel really loved him. Now he really knew that. He knew that Mel loved him. He just thought that Mel was going to continue to stay there and deal with the BS. But Martell, excuse me, y'all, Martell, it's time to move on. You have did so much stuff, said so much stuff, calling the mother of your kids out of her name on national TV. Who does that? Missy S says Martell shouldn't have let Sheree recommend a surgeon messing up his face. Oh my God, Missy S. Oh my God, that face was jacked up that day. Miss Patricia says, and I don't feel sorry for Martell at all. Until he apologizes and get on the right track, his life will continue to go downhill. Miss Patricia, I totally agree. Um, but mm, y'all, another reason why Coleslaw is not going to leave Martell. That girl, just her body. This is allegedly, and in my own opinion, allegedly, that girl body has probably had so many
changes to it. pH balance off like crazy because of the stuff he has given her. And she might have something, y'all, but she just cannot get rid of right now. Never, probably never be able to get rid of. Because you can't tell me you can go and be with all these different people and you're not protecting yourself, allegedly, and in my opinion, and think that you are safe. He stays at the doctor's office and she do too, allegedly, and in my opinion, probably. Ooh, that is so nasty. Mm. Mel, I don't blame you. I'm not doing that stuff. Shoot, you better go back where you was at and let them do everything you need to be you want done. Martell gave up 80% for 20%, and by the time he figured out why he liked the 20% is only because he had the 80%. Now he is left with just the 20% and he is sad. He can stay sad. Nobody care. Miss J28 says he's trying to fire the Scots and anyone else he can down along with the show. But it looks like it is possible 1.0 went through something, but that they also worked through it. Liz grandma said one thing she can't get rid of is those braces. Miss Leah grandma. She's had them for a minute. But Miss J28, I believe the Scots, they have went through something too. But they keeping it. I told y'all that. I told y'all that in a previous live that I have done that something happened and Wanda don't Tisha can't even tell Wanda about it. Yes, y'all, something did happen within their marriage. However teacher said. And her poor mama, she can't tell her poor mama what it is. But yes, ma'am, they have went through something. Something happened. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way. Mm-mm. Just to say I got a husband, y'all. Boy, if you don't get away from me. See, they're not looking at the big picture, though. The big picture is marriage. Miss Greta, I see you. The big picture is I could lose my life behind these. Y'all, is it 16 years or 18 years? Because one time is this many, the next time is that many. I don't know no more. I'm confused. But yes. Um, he could bring me something that could cause me to actually lose my life. Y'all, it's not worth it, y'all. No, ma'am, no way, no how. It is just not. That girl better move around. She better put herself first. Stop worrying about the number and move on. Them kids already know that they're not happy. They see that mess. Anytime that boy sit at that table and say, what did he tell Martha? Something about talking to your wife like that? Them kids already know. That's just a fake and for a show. Or whatever they call themselves doing. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Too much. It's a whole hot mess. Y'all, they don't care about them people. They don't care about them females at all, y'all. Or do y'all think that they thought that just because they went and had a vasectomy, it would prevent diseases? Is they that slow? Come on, y'all. They cannot be that slow. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all do know that they saying that Kimmy went back to work. Miss CS says Tisha was so happy to get a man. If what Kiki said is true, she didn't have a lot of boyfriends. Totally agree. Miss Leah's grandma says, in my opinion, Wanda wasn't the mother she want people to believe she was. That's why she thought Mel was talking about her. Yes, ma'am, totally agree. Miss Star says they are competing, but both couples are thick tongue and gutter snipes. They don't have it. Big old country fed Courtney legs, knock, knees, and breasts. And let's not talk about the mug Marceau's face. Talk about the mug Marceau's face. Miss Greta says, yes, they are that slow. Miss Greta, I sure hope not. Um, Miss J28 says, Marceau did say that he could have been in the same boat as Martell, but he worked through it. Absolutely, Miss J. That's exactly what he said. He said, I chose not to get a divorce. Miss Patricia says, G Squad, yes, they are that slow. Y'all, please don't tell me that. There's no way you can think that a vasectomy can prevent you from getting a deadly disease that you can't get rid of. And then, y'all, do y'all know how infected Atlanta is? Man, they got all kinds of stuff going on down there in Atlanta. The- mm, mm, mm. It seems to me that nobody cares about nobody. Because, first of all, if you down there messing in Atlanta and you already heard the noise out there on the streets and you still go down there and indulge, you get what you get. And whatever you get, you deserve it. Because why? You know better. You know better. But that's what they choose to do. So it is what it is. Um, and then too, y'all, we don't know whether they got something already that they can't get rid of or not. They're not gonna tell us. Miss CS says, it seems to me that the cast does not talk in complete sentences. It always seems like pieces are missing of the conversation. Of course, pieces gonna be missing of the conversation. All I need to know, y'all, all I need to know, I got about 5 or 10 more minutes up here. All I need to know, y'all, is what have Tisha and Kimmy got going on now? Y'all, I want that conversation. I want that piece of tea. Cause trust and believe me, y'all, is something. And we could tell that whenever they met up to meet with Mayor. Hey girl, I ain't seen you in a long time. What you been up to? Man, if you speaking to people, if not every day, every other day on just the phone, you don't hold that type conversation. No, ma'am, you do not. It's hey, how you doing, girl? And you keep it moving. That is not what was said. Y'all, them folks ain't getting along. Maurice don't like Melonhead don't like his wife. Ain't none of well, the brothers probably still trying to hold on and get along. But they ain't getting along. Miss P and 2 Ross says, Happy Sunday, G Squad and chat. Hey, Miss P and 2 Ross, welcome. How are you? Miss P and 2 Ross, did you catch any of that boring show last night? I think I give it a 5, maybe 4.5. I don't know. Somewhere between 4.5 and a 5. Miss CS says, Tisha can't keep friends while they are saying it is mayor. Say it again. The reason why Tisha can't keep friends because she always want to throw the rock and hide her hand. She wants somebody to cater to her. That's why come Tisha can't keep no friend. Talk too much. And don't never stand up and take accountability, as Marceau told her. Y'all know what? Marceau talked the most junk to that girl. And then Marceau just get on up and walk away and leave her standing right there crying. Marceau don't care about that girl. He does not care about her at all. He like whatever, and he gone. Miss P and 2 Ross says I watched with another CC and fell asleep before it ended. Miss P and 2 Ross, it was so boring. God knows it was, y'all. It was a boring show. Uh, and even to look at this mess that Stormy is throwing, all you see is like women walking around showing their butt cheeks and hey, Miss Sheree, good morning. How are you? Showing her butt cheeks and other significant. I didn't see where Tisha and Marceau showed up, but if Tisha would have saw them women walking around there showing their butt cheeks, she'd have told Marceau, Martho, Martho, Let go, Martho. Martho, I don't want to be here. Miss Soulstar said Martell has perpetrated that lie that male can't keep friends. So I heard Maurice and Miss Black Titanic have been in court already. No, ma'am. It's tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. But Miss Black Titanic, y'all shout out to Miss Black Titanic. And please, y'all, make sure we continue to keep her in our prayers. For the ones that didn't know, Miss Black Titanic had a light stroke. So yes, y'all, please continue to pray for her health. Um, Miss Greta says 59 watch and get the likes to match. Thank you, Miss Greta. But yes, yeah, Miss Black Titanic has had a light stroke. Her blood pressure was up. Also, let's keep Aunt Debbie in our prayers. She have not been feeling well as well. Um, and where is Miss Mary Willis at? That's who I've been missing. And Miss Greta, have you talked to your friend anymore? Is what I need to know. J28 says she has real friends. Those ladies on that show proved they weren't rocking with her. Absolutely right, Miss J. Miss Greta, have you spoken with your friend anymore? Yes, the court date is 6/17/24 for Black Titanic and Maurice is on. Yes, ma'am. The YouTube streets will be hot tomorrow, y'all. Jay has her real Jay says she has a real friend. Okay, I read that one. Miss P and Ross says for them praying for them both. Thank you, Miss P and Ross. Miss Greta said yes, like Titanic blood pressure was up and she did have a light stroke. Said she is feeling better now. Yes, ma'am, she sure did. Miss Greta says, I'm calling her again today. Thank you, Miss Greta. Miss Sheree says, hi, J28. Miss P and Ross says, I think Mary was taking a break. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we need to. We have to take a break sometime, especially from the last couple of weeks and the mess that was going on, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this stuff was heavy and overwhelming, y'all. It's like, my goodness, what is it? I like for everybody to get along, y'all. I hope the people that's was not getting along can find their way back. If nothing else, but to just be cordial to people and like you said, everybody has their own channel. We don't have to deal with each other, but at the same time, we don't have to be on our channel calling people out of their names and all that crazy mess, y'all. We don't have to do that. It's enough for everybody going around. You know, we got small YouTubers, we got middle YouTubers, and we got some big YouTubers. But guess what? Even the medium YouTubers and the big YouTubers, y'all, guess what? They started with one, too. So, it's enough for everybody. Miss Sheree says, just agree to disagree. Absolutely, Miss Sheree. Greta says, I have had to let a lot of people go like Mel. When I see them, I can be cordial. That's right, Miss Greta. CS says they need to respect others and do research before going off on people. Absolutely. But you know what? Like I said, Miss Greta says, hey, Miss Sheree, like I said, if that would have been me in a situation like that, instead of going live or whatever and trying to degrade somebody or whatever, I would have tried to reach out to them on whatever Instagram, Facebook, or whatever I could have, and tried to communicate with them that way. And if we were not able to squash it, then everybody's not gonna like everybody, y'all, and it is what it is. It's okay. J28 says, what would you ladies want to see on the show? At this point, a lot of recasted with some real people. Miss Greta says, now, don't get me wrong. If I speak to a person and they do not speak back, next time they are invisible to me. I did my due diligence.
The first time. That's right, Miss Greta. But you know what? The only thing is we are responsible for speaking. Miss P and 2 Ross says YouTube needs to shut everyone down for 48 hours and maybe people can reset. Not 48 hours, Miss P and 2 Ross. Miss P and 2 Ross said a whole 48 hours. Well, Miss P and 2 Ross, I don't know what they've been doing, but YouTube have been messy. YouTube and StreamYard has been messy for the last couple of days. So, maybe they were trying to tell us something. I don't know. Miss Patricia said the thing is we all have the CCs we refer prefer. I like your page because everyone speaks and acts like adults and not degrading the next CC. Thank you, Miss Patricia. I won't have nobody over here degrading nobody. I don't like that kind of stuff. Miss CS says at J28, I don't think the show can be saved. No, not they got to be recasted and all of that. Miss Greta says I missed the ass kissing class and will not enroll in it again in life. You can't make a person like you. Miss Greta. Miss Greta. Miss Greta, you is too much. Miss Sheree says, I agree, P and 2 Ross. Miss Greta, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. You keep cutting it like this, Miss Greta. Oh my God. Mm, 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 mm. Not all of that, Miss Greta. Lord Jesus, Lord. Miss Greta. Mm, 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 mm. One thing I already know, I got to try to reach back out to the help desk or somebody seeking to help me. Miss Greta don't be playing, y'all. Miss Pinter Ross says there's a glitch with YouTube, something about an update or something, but everybody's going through it. Yes, ma'am, I totally agree because I probably got over right at 1,000 subscribers now, but they ain't gave them to me, y'all. But it is what it is. God is still good. Miss J28 says I feel that way too at Greta Lee, especially if you at a person and they've seen it. Yes, ma'am. Miss Greta says, Patricia, this channel is going to stay that way. Peace over here. Yes, ma'am. We like to laugh over here and cut up. Miss Greta gonna get y'all. Y'all don't act right. Miss Sheree says, I read you real quick. It's a gift. Yes. Miss P and Teron says, I agree, Greta. Miss Greta says, I'm like the little girl who was in time out and told the teacher, let me tell you something, honey. See, been a mess ever since you was a little old girl. Miss Greta. Miss Greta, when you was a little girl, you stayed in trouble, didn't you? Miss Greta, did you get a lot of spankings when you was a little girl? Miss Greta talk about, let me tell you something, honey. Oh my God. But yeah, y'all keep in mind to make sure y'all take a mental health, check on yourself. Miss CS says, I just feed people across the street, not a long handle, not a long handle spoon, Lord. Sheree says, Braylon will help you. Yes, ma'am. Ren Bass says, good morning, G Squad and chat. Happy Father's Day to all the great dads. Thank you, Miss Ren Bass. Welcome. Miss Greta says, yes, I've been in trouble every day. Got a whooping about my mouth on the daily. Miss Greta, Miss Thumb Little says, good morning, y'all. Miss Greta. If you don't, y'all, Miss Greta's a mess, y'all. That's all I can say. Miss Greta is a mess, y'all. She really is. Oh my goodness. Miss Greta said, I told my father, why are you whooping me? It won't do any good. He said it would give him some satisfaction. Oh my God. Sheree here says, good morning, Thelma. Yes, y'all. Y'all, I've been out here for about an hour and a half. I don't know if I'm coming back later on today or not, but I'm getting ready to go find me something to eat. Girl is starving, y'all. Y'all know what? I'm not a breakfast eater, but around this time, I be ready to eat. And it's Sunday, and I don't know what I want, but I want something to eat. But
It's gonna be on and popping tomorrow, y'all. Let's pray that all goes well for Miss Black Titanic and her crew. Um, Miss Greta says, "Great live. I love it over here." Thank you, Miss Greta. I love you over here as well. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all take a mental health. If y'all don't feel good, just if you want to still turn it on, you can turn it on. But I mean, if you don't feel good, I want you to get some rest and make sure you feel so much better. Miss Sheree says, "Me too. I like brunch." Yes, ma'am. Miss Greta said, "This is going to be all the way live tomorrow." Yes, ma'am. Sia says, "Happy Sunday, everybody. Sunday to you as well." Thank y'all so much for coming over. I love y'all. Please make sure that y'all have hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Make sure you have your notification bell turned on so you'll be notified each time that I go live. And also, y'all can join the channel for $2.99. And the Cash App is running across at the bottom. If you catch the replay, and if you're new over here, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. And until the next time, y'all, I love y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all the next time. Bye.